cops have a habit of escalating simple situations and turning them into chaos. Sometimes they backfire on them and eventually cost them their careers. Just like this officer who lost his cool, causing his city a massive lawsuit.
Downfield 2 left 10. We're going to be on 200 east, about 600 north. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Good. We had a call about a disturbance here.
There's no disturbance here. I'm not here. We're just talking.
Okay. Well, it looks
We
like you're.
We haven't yelled or nothing.
Looks like you're trying to talk to someone that doesn't want to talk.
No, he had his window down. We've been talking. We had some house stuff to talk about and stuff, and we're just talking. He's just keeping warm, I reckon. I don't know. I didn't ask him to get out.
Well, his window was rolled up. That's weird.
Well, you weren't here the whole time because his window wasn't rolled up. He rolled it up when he turned on his heater. But
She's
we were
leaving
talking.
and I'm going.
We're not. There's no disturbance.
Officer Jean Joubert arrived on the scene and basically jumped to the worst conclusion, although the woman tried her best to explain.
So, are you doing okay?
It's all good. I'm good. Good. I'm just going in and she's leaving. So.
Yeah, we were just talking about some stuff.
Was there somebody else here? Because I'm confused now.
I am too. We didn't hear anything. Nobody's
Maybe
yelled.
just yelling through my window or something.
No, I was not yelling.
Talking loud, excuse me.
No, I was talking just like that. I wasn't talking loud.
What's your name?
Monty.
No, we haven't
I'm
talked. I talk like this.
Are you guys ex?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ex-wife?
So
Okay.
we still have some.
Who's the landlord?
Jeremy?
Any idea why he'd be calling?
Maybe she was yelling through the
No,
window.
but maybe they. I don't know. Monty, I was not yelling, and you
Well,
know
I had the
it.
window closed. Maybe.
No, I was talking. This is as loud as I talk, so you can call that loud. And maybe tell him
How
to come
far
out
out are
here.
you?
I ain't talking loud.
Considering how puzzled both were, it's obvious that for some reason the landlord had called 911.
And he ain't even. We don't have any issue. We were just talking about.
Can I just talk to you inside later in just a
Sure.
sec?
Sure.
Excellent, thanks.
Sure.
Okay. No, I was just leaving. We were just talking. That's all we were doing. We're not arguing. You're not mad.
Okay.
Nothing.
Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me?
Why?
Well,
You're cold.
can you just keep them out of your pockets, please?
No, I don't have. You don't feel? I don't have
Can you-
anything in my pockets.
Why
Don't
you-
be
Why
silly.
don't you settle down a little bit, okay? It's something I do for my
If somebody comes
safety.
up and harassing you, you would get a little like, "Why are you harassing me? I didn't do nothing wrong." So
Who's harassing you?
It feels like harassment.
I'm just
So,
asking you what's going on. I need
Okay.
you to stay here.
Greta was aware of her Fourth Amendment rights very well by refusing an unlawful search request by this corrupt cop. By this point, Greta was getting more anxious and concerned.
There's no. Oh, for crying out loud!
'Kay.
Now you're
I
exaggerating.
need you to settle down.
There is no.
Based on the information
You know what?
I got,
can talk,
based on the
and
information
you're
I was
not-
given.
You're not in power over
Okay,
anybody.
I'm about to put you in handcuffs if
no,
you don't
you're
stop.
not putting me in handcuffs.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
So let me tell you
I've
what the
done
call
nothing
was.
Wrong. I've done nothing.
Let me tell you what the report
I don't
was.
care what the report was. He just told you we weren't doing anything, and we are the two people involved.
While still being entirely, she gives the story to the cops straight, having to put her foot down, something this tyrant didn't like for one bit, threatening to handcuff her.
You were being disorderly out in front of the house.
That's a lie.
That you were shouting at him
No shouting.
and that you were not letting him get out of the car.
Never did. I was just standing there talking. We were just talking. He never said, move. I'm going to get out of the car. He had the heater on. He turned it off. He started the car back, and we were just talking.
Okay.
And I was leaving. We were about. I gave him a piece of mail that came to the house that he needed, and then we started talking about we got to sell the house, and we were talking about pricing and just different things.
Can you just stand
Listen,
still, please?
Don't tell me how to move. You're not God.
I just
Get
asked
over
you to
it.
please stand still.
I asked you to quit bossing me around. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
I asked you. I'm not bossing.
You know what you're doing, sir. You
I
know what
asked
you're
you
doing.
to stand
You
still,
know
please.
what you're doing. Stop.
Will you
Your
please?
ego is out of control.
I
Just
said
stop.
please. Will you please just settle
I'm
down?
not doing anything wrong.
We were having a perfectly fine
what?
conversation.
Yeah. Me and Monty, are we the... Did he tell you there was no problem? Did I tell you no problem?
Well, people.
And we didn't see anybody.
So I need to speak to people separately when it's a domestic violence
There's
possible issue.
Okay, I'm going.
Stop. Stop. You're under
You know
arrest.
what?
Okay, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Put your
Don't-
hands behind your back.
Don't
Put your hands
stop
behind
it.
your back.
You're
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
I'm not doing nothing.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
Ow.
Her anxiety was peaking at this point, and the controlling nature of the tyrant made her merely walk away. As a response, this tyrant wasted no time in arresting her, turning this peaceful situation into a mess in a split second.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop resisting.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop
Just
resisting.
Just stop right now.
Stop resisting.
Okay, I
Put your hands behind your back.
I am. Stop
Put your
right
hands
now.
behind your back.
Stop right now.
Yes,
Stop.
expedite
You're
now.
out. No, you're lying.
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
Put
I'm
your hands
not.
behind your back.
I didn't do nothing, sir.
Put your other hand behind
Please
your back.
stop.
Put
Please
your
don't make
other
this
hand-
something it's not.
Put your hand
I had
behind your
shoulder
back.
surgery. Will you stop?
Put your other hand behind
No,
your back
I
then.
didn't do nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back.
Listen, stop. Just stop right now. Stop.
Behind you.
You are harassing me. Please stop.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing nothing. I don't have a weapon.
Put your hand behind your
I'm
back.
not doing nothing wrong.
Put your hand behind
Ow,
your
you
back.
hit my head. Please
Put
stop.
your hand behind
I'm
your
not
back.
doing nothing
Put
wrong.
your hand behind your back.
Greta eventually begged the cop to have a little mercy. However, at this point, this officer had made up his mind on brutality.
Put your hand
You know what?
behind
I
your back.
didn't do
Put your hand behind your back.
Ow! Ow! That hurt!
Put your hand behind your back.
He's hit me! He's hit me!
On your back.
He's hit me!
Roll over.
He
Roll
just
over.
hit me in the
Roll
face!
over. Put your hand.
Christ.
Roll over.
I didn't do nothing! I didn't do nothing! I did nothing! He hit me in the face!
Okay.
He hit me in the face!
Stop.
He hit me in the face, please!
stop.
All I did was walk off! That's all I did!
Yeah.
That's all I did! I didn't do nothing!
Stop, we'll figure it
I
out.
did not do nothing! He hit me in the face like 3 times!
By this point, another officer enters the scene and takes over, but the damage was already done by Joubert. This clearly indicates that Officer Joubert had in fact assaulted Greta multiple times, not just what can be seen on the body cam footage.
You got a lawsuit! You thought you cannot do that to somebody! I didn't do nothing! I did nothing! Get the medical here! Get medical here! Right now! Right now! He busted my jaw! He busted my jaw! I didn't even move my hand! I didn't do anything!
Even whilst in pain and suffering on the cold concrete floor, Greta knew that her only way to fight this injustice was to file a lawsuit. This is exactly what she went on to do, filing a $1 million lawsuit against Officer Joubert, alleging that he violated her constitutional rights by using excessive force when he arrested her. She also argued that she had committed no crime. At this point, Joubert went over to talk to the landlord.
Officers, I'm so sorry.
Are you the
about that?
owner then?
Yes.
Okay. Where is Monty?
Monty was in his
Yeah, he was when I got here.
Jeep. Oh, okay.
Where did he? Is he
where does
inside?
live? He lives in the back.
Of which
the
one?
Entrance. The entrance. Let me grab my shoes real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. So what did you see happening?
So I pulled in, came home. I'll give you just a brief background and then tell you what I saw. I got home. Well, the brief background is-
He's friendly for all I know. Like he was fine with me.
And we've had no issue. Monty's been great. He's a good neighbor. He's a good tenant. He's good. From all accounts, she provokes him.
Uh-huh.
You know, if ever, you know, there's been a couple times where there's been kind of a dispute outdoors, and she really rides him pretty hard.
Uh-huh.
But so she comes. He's made it clear. He's told me she's not welcome, and that I'm welcome to ask her to leave.
The landlord gave his side of the entire issue, recounting past incidents that none of these cops had ever witnessed before.
Okay.
He got home from work, and he had no way to get her to leave, and so he started locking this outdoor door, and it goes down the stairs to another door. So since she couldn't talk to him through the door here, she's been coming to his window wells on the side and yelling at him through his window wells. And so that's where several times over the last few months, I mean, it's almost been on a weekly basis, I'll get a complaint from a neighbor because they can hear her yelling at him. And so probably 3 weeks ago, I came out. One time she was yelling at him down her window well, or down his window well, and I said, "Hey, what's going on here? You know, and I confronted her and asked her.
When was this?
This was about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Defensive and angry with me at first. And it took about 5-10 minutes of her really challenging me. You know, what am I doing? Who's complaining? What's, you know, and I didn't tell her the neighbor. But just said, look, you know, I really don't have a problem that you're here as long as you're welcome and you're civil. But when my neighbors are complaining, we have a problem. And if I have to involve the police, or, you know, basically kind of warned her, right? And it got better. She still came around a few times after that, but she was a little quieter. And then the last couple weeks, I've had a few more complaints.
Have we been here in the last couple of weeks?
No.
It appears the landlord is more concerned with Greta than her ex, Monty, is. If Monty doesn't feel the need to call 911 on her, it's unclear what crime she has actually committed. As the questioning of the landlord continues, Monty walks out.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Brian? Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
Yeah. So
It goes too far sometimes.
just so you know the circumstances, I had a neighbor text me again, and I was like, I felt like I've got.
We just want to get a statement from you guys separately before, because things kind of escalated. So, do you have any cameras here or anything?
I don't. I wish I did. I've got a ring that I need to install.
Were you watching what happened?
No, I saw you come here, and
Okay.
I almost wanted to point you around the corner. I should have.
Well, yeah, it
saw
was
you, but
really weird, because looking at the map and it says 207, 238, and then I'm
yeah.
like, okay, it's over here.
It's a
I
650
heard her.
North address. I have to come into my garage. She was standing there at Monty's door. Talking
his car
to
door?
him at his car door. She was standing at his car door. And so my immediate thought, you know, and this is something I don't know what the facts are, but was that she got him pinned in his car and he's not getting out because he's trying to avoid confrontation. And
Was his window up or down?
So the landlord took the liberty for everyone involved to alert the police for Greta simply talking to Monty. It's still no wonder how the landlord assumes something like this, considering he admits himself to not knowing the facts.
so this has been over months, and I have some text history.
Can I see
show
that
you.
text, and can
Yeah.
I get that neighbor's info?
Yeah.
That's what I just did too. Can you?
Oh, we got the whole crew.
There's an upstairs. There's an upstairs neighbor
Up here?
that heard. Will you get a statement from her?
Yeah.
Actually, can we have you guys do witness statements?
What's that?
Just basically, you sign your name saying, "Yeah, this is what happened." Okay. Will you get statement 3, one for him, and then her upstairs?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
For someone who is being harassed and bullied by their ex on a weekly basis, Monty sure does seem more than cheery around the police. Further adding to the facts that 911 was alerted about an incident which didn't even come close to being an actual crime. Nevertheless, it doesn't stop these corrupt cops from building their case and charging her with interfering with an arresting officer, a Class B misdemeanor, and disorderly conduct. However, these charges were dismissed by the Bountiful City prosecutor only a month later. Following these disturbing events, Greta filed a federal lawsuit, and the Bountiful Police Department had taken notice of this event as well. In a formal hearing concerning allegations that Joubert had violated several department policies during the arrest, Chief Edward Beeler issued a written reprimand, finding that Joubert striking Greta Jensen in the face was unreasonable and unnecessary. Jensen said Bountiful offered her a $20,000 settlement, but she turned it down after she was advised the city was lowballing her. Therefore, her case remains ongoing. If you think that the police just abuse those citizens who may be doing something unlawful, this next case follows the case of a completely lawful activity which these tyrants turned into a crime.
Go outside with
No,
me.
sir. This is a public lobby.
Go outside.
I'm doing legal business, sir.
You have been told 3 times not to
And
come.
I'm waiting
Listen,
for
look
the-
at me.
And
You have
I've been told by the
listen to
commissioner
me.
that if I have legal
You have
business,
been
I can
told
come in
3
this office,
times.
sir.
In this case, we follow the account of Annapolis Audit, who visited the Maryland Capitol Police Department to file a complaint, which is a completely normal and legal activity for inside a police station.
Hi, can I help you?
Yep. So I was here a couple weeks ago, and I turned this in, and it wasn't.
Hold on. Let me get a police officer for you.
Okay.
Have a seat right there. What's your name?
I'd rather not give that.
Well, the name is on your complaint, right?
No, it's not.
You'd rather not give your name for the officer to come out here and address you?
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, I checked, so there's no sergeant around.
Okay. So what's that supposed to mean? I'm not allowed to turn in my complaint now?
It's It's not that you're not allowed to turn in your complaint, there's no one to accept it from you.
Okay, well, we're during business hours on a Tuesday afternoon, ma'am.
Well, this is session, Maryland General Assembly is in session right now.
Right down the
And
street.
A lot of the officers are out on patrol.
Okay, well,
with the rally, so-
we're gonna have to call one over here to do their job, ma'am.
Well,
You
don't
can't
talk-
th-
you don't talk to me like that, I'm not a police officer.
Okay.
I'm trying to assist you.
I'm not talking to you like anything. I'm just saying you're gonna have to call a police officer down here. You can't deny me a public services.
By this point, the public servant starts to become defensive and try to justify the reasons that his complaint is not as important.
I'll sit over here and ring the doorbell, man. How about that? Oh, wait, so now there is a sergeant here, is what you're saying? So what you're saying is there is a sergeant here? Oh, yeah. Let's explain a big lie before you come out here, because you just told me there's no sergeant here. So how are you speaking to a sergeant? How are you speaking to a sergeant then, ma'am? How are you speaking to a sergeant if there's not one here? You want to answer that question? How are you speaking to a sergeant if there's not a sergeant here?
Hi, sir.
Hi, who are you, ma'am?
I'm Sergeant Alexander.
Sergeant Alexander, can you tell me why this lady just lied to me and said there's no sergeant here in the building? And it's all on videotape. If you want to sit down and go over it, we can sit down and go over it and you can see where you're wrong. We can go over it and you can see where you're wrong.
Okay, I hear you, sir, but what is it that you need?
I'm here to turn in a complaint.
Okay, all right, have a seat and we'll...
I did that, and then she came out here and told me there's no sergeant here to take it, but apparently there is, so.
I'm not in that.
There's still a sergeant here, though. Ma'am, regardless, it's during business hours on a business day. There has to be somebody to accept this. So then why did she say he wasn't here? Why did she say he wasn't here then? What is the issue? I'm trying to turn in paperwork. This is First Amendment protected activity. I'm here to turn in a paperwork. What's up, Chang? I'm here to turn in complaints. I don't know why the lady that came out there who was originally going to help me came out and said, oh, there's no sergeant here to help you, so.
Due to the receptionist lady's incompetence and bad management, other officers were also attracted towards the commotion. The auditor, on the other hand, kept trying to explain how he's just trying to practice his Fourth Amendment rights.
See how quick you got down here when you thought that I was causing a disturbance or when someone cried to call you down here, but nobody could come down here to help me 2 seconds ago. You see how quick both you just walked down here to try and infringe upon my rights, but yet neither one of you could walk down here and help me. Yeah, sir, I have paperwork to turn in. Don't walk away from me.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Sir, you're a public servant. I'm telling you.
No, you're not telling me.
I'm telling you.
Do you want to get arrested again?
Sir, I'm doing, sir, this is legal.
Give me the papers.
Yeah, it's gonna be date, stamped, and a copy to return to me.
I have a date stamp.
Well, that's how it's done, sir. That's the official way it's done. You can't change protocol. You can't change protocol just because you don't want to deal with me, sir.
I do want to deal with you.
Okay.
This tyrant of a cop couldn't bother properly practicing his own protocol to file a complaint and is just trying to wash his hands of the auditor, showing how he couldn't care less for the everyday concerns of citizens.
There's a legal,
Walk away.
sir, there's a legal way of doing
Can
this.
you show me what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's a complaint right here from your. What else do you need to see, sir? You don't sir. You don't decide out here if the complaint's viable to get filled in or not. I get to turn it in, and then the review process goes through the complaint, and then they decide if it's viable, and they're going to do something with it, sir.
Cooperate with us right
Sir.
now, or you can leave.
They're sergeants, that's who you turn a complaint to.
Okay, so then why is it that I'm asking them to simply stamp it, sir? I'm asking them to.
Stamp it as received.
The auditor explained how the receipt stamp is most important to confirm whether the complaint has been officially lodged.
This is legal business. I have legal business. No, ma'am, this is legal business. I'm in a public lobby.
I'm going to be here and I'm going to help you.
Okay.
Outside because
What-
you're disturbing.
I'm not disturbing anything, ma'am.
You're disturbing.
No,
the
I'm not,
flow
ma'am.
of working.
I'm asking them to do their job. They're disturbing it by
I'm here-
refusing me
I'm
services,
here to
ma'am.
help you. What do you need?
I need these stamped and returned to me. I need these dates stamped, receipted, and returned to me, ma'am. I'm
Is this the second one that you've done?
Yeah, it's the second one. I'm allowed to
Is
fill
it
it
the
more than
same
one.
thing?
No, it's not the
Different
same thing.
people.
This one is the same thing because it wasn't stamped and returned to me. I need this stamped, ma'am. This was not stamped and returned to me. I need these done properly. I'm not interfering with the flow of business. They're refusing to do it.
Hey, I want 2 sergeants here and a lieutenant. That's it. Everyone else can go.
What's up, Barnes? How you doing, buddy? You doing, man? Good, man. How you doing? Good. I'm hanging in there, buddy. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to fill out complaints for what happened that day, but they're being ignorant about it. And then they're trying to say that I'm interfering with the flow of business. I came down here, I rang the doorbell, a lady came out. She goes, there's no sergeant here to help you, so I don't know. She goes, what do you mean? Then she walks in there and goes, hey, Sergeant Alexander. What do you mean there's no sergeant here? You're speaking to one right now, man. Why is it you're lying to me? Then both of him and Shane came down here. Okay, that's pretty quick for someone not here to help me. You came down here pretty quick to try and arrest me.
We were in Lawyers Mall.
But that's fine. They came down here pretty quick to try and arrest me, so why is it they can't come down here pretty quick to try and help me?
Obviously, the auditor's job is to try and push our government facilities and our public servants to the limit. This is what is standard to try and assess whether the police are professional enough to deal with any kind of citizen. This explains why the Annapolis audit has to be so stern and strict.
You said you can leave or you're going to be arrested. So that's how I thought you were going to arrest me, because you said it, sir. It came out of your mouth. That's why I thought that.
You might want to look at your camera.
I have it.
You might want to look at that.
You might want to look at it.
All right, that's enough.
Get him out of here.
Go on.
Get him out of here.
I'm waiting for my paperwork, sir.
Go outside with
No, sir. This is a public lobby.
The man who just walked into the frame was none other than the department's police chief, Michael Wilson. One would think that he was there to help in the process, but instead, he just tried to throw his power around.
Yes, sir.
You have been told 3 times not to
And
come.
I'm waiting
Listen,
for
look
the-
at me.
And
You have
I've been told by the
listen to
commissioner
me.
that if I have legal
You have
business,
been
I can
told
come in
3
this office,
times
sir.
not to trespass
I'm not
into this
trespassing.
building
I'm doing
because
legal
you create
business.
a problem when
I'm
you're
doing
here.
legal business,
Now
sir.
I'm telling you to leave the building.
I'm doing legal
If
business,
you don't
sir.
leave the building, you're going to get arrested
I'm doing-
again.
I'm doing legal
and
business,
again,
sir.
And again.
I'm doing
you're
legal
not
business,
to come back
sir.
here.
I'm doing
It's
legal
not
business,
legal
sir.
business.
It is, sir.
Get out or get locked up.
I have a right.
Lock him up.
Sir, I have a right to file
You're under arrest
grievances.
for trespassing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Rebecca,
are.
can you just please give me my paperwork so I can leave?
It's too late for that.
Sir, Rebecca, what is
late for
going
that.
on out here?
You're under arrest for trespassing.
I'm not, sir. I'm
You have
doing
been
legal
asked to
business.
leave. You've been told to
I'm
leave.
waiting for my paperwork so I can leave. Ma'am, please. That's all I'm waiting for so I can leave.
I wonder if it's this difficult for any everyday citizen to walk into a public building that is only there because of their taxes, to file a complaint without getting threatened to be arrested over half a dozen times.
How am I trespassing? I was told by the commissioner that I was allowed to come here and fill this. I asked the commissioner before I came down here, what am I allowed to do?
Trespassing.
For filing a
Don't
legal
come back.
complaint? Sir, I'm gonna come back here. This is I have a right to file these complaints, sir. Yeah, my cell phone. No. My keys, my cell phone, my wallet. I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Okay. I'm filing a grievance, sir. Sir, I'm filing a grievance. I'm allowed here. Sir, this is a violation of 18 Code US 242. It's a deprivation of public services. I have a right to file grievances with my government, sir.
Yeah, Sergeant Stewart is working on right now.
After being thoroughly searched, placed in handcuffs, and facing more misconduct from the police chief, our auditor is thrown out of the building. This is only because the chief claims that he was trespassing, thus squashing his constitutional right.
Doing this was legal business, sir.
So your initial time that you came in, you were trying to get an investigation started.
I was trying to find out why my tags have been taken off my car.
I got you.
And that's when I was arrested down here.
Is this the second time you've filled out this paperwork? Who'd you fill it out on the first time?
You can see both of them right
Same
there.
one? Is this-
No,
this-
not the same thing. No, they're for different incidents, different
Different- oh, I
days,
got you,
different
I got
incidents.
you, I got you.
I thought if you guys are here to arrest me.
Well, we were coming to help you, but we were at Lawyers Mall with a
I
large
know,
crowd.
but then so she was helping me. So why did that guy get mad and trespass me and have me arrested for trespassing when Captain Labs was helping me? She was making the copy.
I understand.
I was explaining to you what was going on.
Right.
Like what?
I get it.
What's the issue here? So why am I in handcuffs?
Okay. Yeah, for trespassing.
Even now, after explaining his situation to another officer from start to end, he was still unable to get a clear answer for why or how he is in handcuffs for trespassing. This shows clearly how even these cops know something is not right about this whole situation.
Did you turn your camera on?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Let it. I'd say let it roll until you get to the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Who's talking? Somebody. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
I don't understand how I was told by the commissioner this was lawful and legal business. No, I haven't been banned. I haven't been banned, sir.
Okay.
You can't ban someone from doing a constitutionally protected activity. I have a right to file this, sir. You're right. I can't come here and just sit down and chill in the office. I can't go in there and do the security card processing center.
Mr. Falk, are you gonna allow me to?
Later, he was escorted inside a police vehicle and taken to Anne Arundel County Detention Center, where he was booked on 2 counts of willfully disobeying in order to leave a public property while not having an apparent lawful business. and acting in a manner disruptive to disturbing the conduct of normal business, and also one act of willfully acting in a disorderly manner. On top of all this, he was held on $1,000 bail. All of this is simply for trying to practice his constitutionally protected activity. This just shows the length and the things that these corrupt and power-tripping tyrants would do simply to have a citizen lawfully try to file a complaint. The last case showed how the powers bestowed on cops and police chiefs are abused, but this next one will leave you stunned.
Get down. Down. Get down. Down. Do you think I'm...
On December 5th, 2023, Deputy James Henry Carter III made a series of decisions that would cost him very dearly. He went completely crazy on a suspect during a chase, which he didn't realize was being recorded by his body cam the entire time.
Hey, you done, son? Get down. Down. Get down. Down. Do you think I'm... Waistband, dude.
The suspect and victim of this brutal act of violence and racism was Rashard Keithan Duncan.
Reach into your waist, man. You think I'm messing with you? You got a gun? You got a gun? You don't know? No. I got him. I'm back here. I got you. It's your boy. You'll see. It's your boy. Get up. Because you're reaching in your waistband, that's why.
Now, during Carter's barrage of punches, he kept instructing him not to reach towards his waistband. When we can clearly see how incapacitated he is on the ground, how would he possibly reach for his waistband? Just like this, Carter lies to justify the beating he just served up.
Negative, just one person. I think you slick. Enjoy that little nap.
These cops violated several departmental policies, but that's nothing when it comes to the actions of this next tyrant.
Get back! Get back!
Palmer shot the poor golden retriever 4 times, and surprisingly, his body camera was also muted during the entire event. Seeing their dog's condition, the owner, Tammy Kearns, completely lost herself.
Get me a bunch of cars out here. We got a bunch of people coming out. Get back!
You stupid fuck! You killed my dog!
Get back!
Why did you do it?
Damn,
I'm suing
get back!
you.
Okay, your dog charged. Get back.
You fuck! No, all these people seen that! That dog is harmless!
Okay, get ma'am.
No,
I need
I'm
you to
not.
get back. Ma'am, I need you.
It's outrageous to think that a police officer shot a golden retriever to protect himself. That dog is indeed harmless, and there was no reason to go to this extreme length. Soon after, the men of the house also came out expressing rage and frustration at the officer's action.
Oh my God! We're
I'm suing you! I want your name, I want your badge, everything!
Palmer, 101.
Why couldn't you let
Everybody get back! Everybody get back! Get back! Everybody get back!
Don't touch us!
Don't walk over there! Okay. Get back! Do not touch! Get back! Get back! Everybody get back! Everybody get back! Okay, I appreciate it. Get back! Get back! Everybody get back!
So get back! Help the dog!
Everybody get back!
Like you got you on camera.
Moments later, multiple units responded and arrived at the scene. The situation was traumatic as more people emerged out of the house.
I'm talking about public sidewalk. Public sidewalk. Don't touch me. I got you on camera. I'm filing a lawsuit on your ass.
Okay, sit tight. He wasn't going after him. He shot her 4 times.
You better for it.
Everybody get back.
There's no
Get back. Everybody get back.
I got it on camera. I got it on camera. You're about to lose your job. I got it on camera. About to lose your fucking job. Just pulled up. I got it.
Someone shot me. I saw the gun. She wasn't even going after you. She was going across the street. I hope you lose your fucking job.
The officer went over to talk to his colleague and once again muted his body cam throughout. Shortly after, he left the place in his car, leaving the poor dog there with the family.
Am I right? You not doing this because you're stupid. Get your phone back.
Hey, I'm boogieing out of here.
Because of you. Because of you.
The poor dog was taken to the hospital, but he tragically passed away. The Lorain Police Department analyzed the video footage and surprisingly claimed that the officer did not violate any departmental policy. However, he continued to remain on modified duty and will be facing disciplinary action for muting his body cam. This officer might have gotten off easily, but this next cop was owned for this huge mistake.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired!
On November 12, 2023, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Officer dispatched a couple of deputies to a house after a woman complained about her boyfriend stealing her car and also sending her threatening text messages. Soon, the cops arrived at her home and asked her for more details about the situation.
Car back. I've been asking all night, can I get my car back? Like, I don't care about the argument. I don't even know what the argument is about. I just want my car. I don't want to deal with anything. I know anytime we get into it, whether I'm right or wrong, he puts his hands on me or he threatens to put his hands on me. It gets very violent. There he is.
In your car or walking up?
He's walking.
Surprisingly, as the officers were talking to her, her boyfriend came onto the scene, who was soon caught by the cops.
What I'm getting patted down for?
Because you're getting patted down.
Why?
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have no weapons on me.
What's that right there?
This is cute. Don't got no weapons on me.
Hands on your pockets.
What do you want to do?
I want my car.
Okay, I think it's at your mom's house is what he's saying.
How did he get here if it's at my mom's house?
I know. Can you call your mom to see if the car's there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not at the house? Okay. It's not home.
Okay.
Okay. I sent you you have my location, right? I'm on Green Acres. Yeah.
It appeared as if her boyfriend, 22-year-old Marquis Jackson, lied about the car being at the woman's mother's home, and soon the cops decided to arrest him.
Where's her car? Where's her car, Marquise?
Can I talk to her?
No.
Can I talk to her more?
Mm-mm.
Her keys right here. Her keys right here. Can I give you her keys?
Have you ever filled out an affidavit with us before? Okay, so the suspect is going to be his information. This, where it's the narrative, that's going to be what happened, the incident, okay?
The officers patted him down before they cuffed him and placed him in the back of the police cruiser. They started to investigate the stolen car, but had no idea that something bizarre was about to unfold.
My screen.
Right.
You know, so it's like, why would you send me a picture of that? I'll show you again and
Yeah.
tell me what that is. I don't know. I don't know what that piece is because that's not ordinarily there.
Right. Does he have anything on the firearm, like any aftermarket?
Like a silencer?
Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
We couldn't even tell, but more than likely it probably is a weapon. And he's like, I'm gonna bust your whole up. Like, I'm gonna your windows, I'm gonna bust your radio, whatever. He's like, I'm gonna bust your whole like,
okay.
By the time you get to your car, it's gonna be over with. And I'm like, okay. At this point, I want to be done with it. I don't even want to entertain it because he is known for playing games. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I need to show you, like, I'm not playing. I want my car. That's that. Like how much I paid for my car?
Yeah, or how much you think that it would value out right now.
So okay.
They got it.
Okay.
They found it.
Where is it?
1656 Hunt Club over here off MLK.
Shortly after, Deputy Jesse Hernandez decided to do a secondary search on Marquis, and as he went near the police cruiser, something shocking happened.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! You know. I'm hit! What? I'm not! In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
The deputy claimed that he was shot passed by the car. He fell down and opened fire at the car. The female officer also responded, and they both combined fired a total of 22 shots at the car while Marquis was inside, handcuffed.
I'm good. I feel weird, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Soon, chaos emerged and multiple units arrived at the location with pointed at the car. They thought Marquis had shot him, but they completely forgot that he was handcuffed and was also searched beforehand.
I'm not. I don't know. It felt like it.
Jesse, move over to me. I got you. Move over to me.
Jesse, come back. Mark vehicle right there.
Dude, am I hit?
Come on. Let's get further back.
It was only later discovered that the deputy was never struck with a bullet. In fact, there was no gun fired. It was later discovered that an acorn hit the roof of the car, and the deputy mistook that sound as a gun being fired. Here's the distressing situation from the perspective of the female officer.
What? Where? Right there? Jesse, are you okay? Get in the house! Get in the house! Jesse! Get back! Where is he?
In the car!
43, give me traffic. Shots fired. I got a deputy down. Off of McLaren. We're off of McLaren. Shots fired. I got a deputy down. Jesse, how are you?
The cops kept firing at the car where Marquise sat completely unarmed and helpless. His girlfriend was also terrified and kept pleading with the officer to stop, but to no avail.
Okay, okay, okay. No! Get back! Get back! I'm not gonna tell you go! Get back! Get back! Get her! Get her! Get her back now! No!
Stay inside your house. Stay inside your house.
Fortunately, Marquise escaped injuries and was safe. He later decided to file a lawsuit against those officers, and here's what his attorney had to say.
My name is Julia Quesada. I'm an attorney with Burris, Niesenbaum, Curry, and Lacey. It is not acceptable that these officers, deputies, and their department is calling this a mistake. It is not okay to call it a mistake. There is no mistake. There was no mistake that Marquise was unarmed. There's no mistake that he had already been searched. There's no mistake that he was already handcuffed in the back of a patrol car when these deputies opened fire. And there's no mistake that the department hasn't released all of the footage or the information related to the shooting. This is not okay. The deputy that shot, that said that he heard an acorn or after the fact that that's a mistake, that's not acceptable. He resigned. That's not accountability. The other deputy that was exonerated, that is not accountability. There has been no accountability, there has been no transparency, and there has been no justice. And we demand that. We demand transparency, we demand accountability, and we demand justice, and we stand with Marquise with this.
Shortly after, his male attorney also came onto the stage and raised some valid questions.
That is a question I wish that you would ask the law enforcement community. But I think the rush to judgment shown by the sergeant, there were some allegations that were made at the time, which turned out to be untrue. There was no real investigation by law enforcement except, well, we'll handcuff him and put him in the back. And then somehow, I don't know, maybe they thought you were Jason Bourne or somebody, Marquis, said that he escaped from handcuffs, pulled out a silenced weapon and started firing from inside the car. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous, and I hope it sounds ridiculous to the public. So that's what we're here about.
The sheriff's office also took notice of the incident and launched an internal investigation into the incident. During the investigation, Deputy Jesse Hernandez resigned from his position. On the other hand, the female officer was eventually exonerated of any wrongdoing. The sheriff, however, was very vocal about Jesse's actions and claimed that he needed to be fired for this. This cop made a terrible error, but the next ones were even more stupid.
I don't know. That's called private property.
That's private property. Come here.
You can't.
Come here, Sergeant.
I don't know. That's called private property.
That's private property. Come here.
You can't.
Come here, Sergeant.
You can't take a picture.
Come here, Sergeant. Come here. What it says over here?
The outside, if you like.
What does it say?
I don't know.
What does it say?
In February 2024, a First Amendment auditor who goes by the name Siberian Tiger was walking down the road when he noticed a couple of police vehicles parked outside and he started to film them. That's when a police officer came out and confronted him.
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
I don't know. What are you doing?
You don't know who?
Are you taking close-up pictures of the inside of the car? You can't do that, okay?
Says who?
Says me.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Well then,
Okay, you
get
can't
lost.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of these cars.
Watch me.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of the cars.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
You come over here all big tough guy?
Hey, you can't be taking pictures inside.
Says who?
Says me. It's a police car, okay?
And you, who are you?
I'm a sergeant, okay? I'm a supervisor.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
And
you can't be here.
And you can get lost.
It doesn't work that way, my friend.
How does that work?
He was a sergeant, and it was indeed shocking to see his low grasp on the law. Soon after, his ego started to kick in, and he became increasingly confrontational with the auditor.
Hey.
What? You're gonna get in my face like this?
Go find something else.
You think you're gonna intimidate me?
Who's intimidating you, man?
Then what's the problem?
I don't know. I'm wondering what the problem is with you.
You came over here all tough guy.
I'm wondering what the problem is with you. Cause
there was no problem. What am I doing?
You can't be taking pictures of the inside.
Says who?
Says me.
What law?
I don't know.
Exactly. So get lost, tough guy.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, how's it gonna work? Why don't you call your bobbies over here? Why don't you call your lieutenant?
No.
Other sergeants?
You show me out in front of the precinct with
Yeah?
taking some pictures of inside of the police station.
Dumb guy.
I'll take it.
What a dumb guy. Taking pictures of the inside of the vehicles that are public property. I'm on a public sidewalk taking pictures of everything that is open, visible from my eyes, okay? Which is First Amendment protected activity, and the tough guy shows up here and tells me I can't take pictures.
Taking pictures of the inside of the car is
You too? You want to get on my case too about taking pictures?
The auditor was within his rights as he was doing nothing wrong in taking photographs of a publicly owned vehicle. However, the sergeant wasn't ready to listen to him and soon called for more backup, only to get humiliated in front of everyone.
Inside of the vehicles in the computer.
What law is that? What am I breaking?
I don't know. That's called private property.
That's private property? Come here.
You can't.
Come here, sergeant.
You can't take a picture.
Come here, sergeant. Come here. What it says over here?
The outside, if you like.
What does it say?
I don't know.
What does it say?
Tell me.
You don't know how to read? Any of you guys know how to read?
What's your goal, sir? What do you need today?
I was minding my own business. This guy comes over here, gets in my face, and gives me unlawful directives.
So, hey, sir, can you understand why we may be...
I don't need to understand anything.
Well, I'm going to explain why he was concerned.
Why?
So, we could be concerned that somebody is targeting our police vehicles or is looking inside there to see confidential information on the screen or in other things.
Okay.
So, this is a reasonable...
Whose responsibility to protect confidential information? Whose responsibility?
It's reasonable
Great.
to ask.
The officers were at fault for leaving their computer screens on inside the vehicle. The auditor then took the opportunity to teach them the difference between privately owned and publicly owned buildings and vehicles.
So next time when a law-abiding citizen inspects his own property, and you're my servant, that's my property. Everything that's on you, my property, except your personal effects. This building, my property. This vehicle, my property. You all, you, every one of you work for me. I tell you what to do, I tell you how to do it, I pay your wages. That's right. And you answer to me. So when you get on my case, being a law-abiding citizen, quiet, I'm not talking to you. Quiet. When I'm a law-abiding citizen and you get in my face and you start threatening me and you call your bobbies out here, assuming that I'm a criminal because you intend to do something against me, guess what?
What are you going to do?
You're going to get a piece of my action.
The cops soon realized that they were up against someone who had way more knowledge of the law than them. After everyone had tried their best, they eventually decided to retreat inside the building, leaving him alone, something they should have done quite earlier.
Trying to create a scene to get police attention.
Ask her. Ask her. I was walking down. I was walking on a sidewalk. I was walking on a sidewalk very quietly.
On a YouTube channel.
Whatever you think.
So whatever your
I
goals
don't care
are,
what you think.
I want you to know very clearly, sir.
That's right.
You are taking up valuable resources that could be helping the city.
Did I call you?
Because we are focused
Great.
on you.
Here's how you can end this.
So I think that's important.
This is how you can end this.
What do you need?
Go back to your job and mind your own damn business.
You need to not point your camera inside of police vehicles and record information off of our computers.
According to whom?
Don't do it.
According to whom?
That's it.
According to whom?
Sir.
What law is that?
Okay.
What law is that? Give me an ORS code that tells me that I am not lawfully allowed to look at anything that my eyes can see on a public sidewalk.
Okay.
What law is that?
We are going to leave, and we understand that you are not going to point inside of cameras.
Unless
and
I'm
record
breaking
things
the
off
law,
computers.
you can take your orders
You stay
and
on
go to
public
hell
property.
with them.
You stay out of a roadway. You understand? You stay out of the roadway.
I'm protesting at this point, so I will stand wherever the hell I want.
Have a good day, sir.
Get lost. That's how you should have reacted in the first place. You come out here and you harass me, a law-abiding citizen, that's the reaction you're going to get. Servants.
The auditor taught these cops a lesson, but these next cops took things up a notch.
Are you a supervisor? I was just explaining to Megan here that I'm independent.
You have every right to film.
Yeah.
As long as you don't film the X-ray screens, because that's all sensitive.
Okay.
And impede the operation, you're fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
I think you're well within your rights. I think you know them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And your name was? Brett? Kavanaugh. Brett. Wow, like the Supreme Court Justice. Brett Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court Justice.
The officer was polite and friendly and had no problems with Sean filming inside the airport. However, suddenly State Trooper Lavoie came over and started to ask his ID.
Good morning, how are you, sir?
Trooper Lavoie with the State Police. How are you doing today?
How you doing, Trooper?
Good, I'm here to find out what your business here is at the airport today.
Nothing, just gathering content for a story. I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, great. Do you have your ID on you?
I'm not going to provide you with my ID, Trooper.
By a state trooper for your ID, you're going to have to provide that.
Connecticut, sir, is not a stop and ID state, and unless you have reasonable, articulable suspicion,
I'm about to do that. I'm not here to get a legal advice from you.
Yeah.
I'm asking legally an order from a state trooper to provide me your ID. You're causing alarm at the airport. Multiple people have come up to us asking what you're doing.
There's a TSA supervisor who just told me I was well within my rights.
Please?
Sir, let's
Put your hands behind your back, please.
I'm going.
Put your hands behind your back, please.
Sir.
The trooper took no time to get aggressive with the auditor, as he didn't seem interested in listening to him. He kept on escalating the situation, leaving Sean with no option.
Close any alarm. I don't.
Last answer.
I don't have an. I'm not going to put any. I'm not. I don't even have any ID on me.
That's going to be it. Okay.
I can give you my name and date of birth if you'd like. Do you have your body camera on, sir?
581.
One detained, refusing to provide ID. Is there anything on you that's going to harm me, poke, anything sharp?
I don't consent to any searches.
I didn't ask you that. Is there anything on you that's going to harm me?
No, and I don't
Knives,
consent.
needles, weapons?
No.
No? Where's your ID?
I don't have one.
No? What's this, sir?
That's my car key. Sir, I'm an independent journalist working on gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I have not broken any laws.
No one said that you did. You're not under arrest right now. You're being detained.
But why are you detaining
You're interfering with my investigation.
Sir, you need to have reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Trooper Lavoie had completely lost it as he proceeded to arrest the auditor without any reason. He then proceeded to search him, while Sean kept on trying to knock some sense into him.
You need to stop trying to teach me
Why
legal.
are you shaking? I'm not going to hurt you.
You need to stop and listen to me. I'm trying to identify you because you're causing a disturbance at the airport. You refuse to provide me your ID. You're clearly doing this on purpose.
I'm not.
So we're going to go through the books.
I'm gathering content for a story. I told everybody I'm an independent journalist.
I get that. Now we're going to prove that, sir.
There is no proof of that. The First Amendment grants me the right of freedom of press. I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm going to
ask you again. What's your last name?
If I do not give you my name, sir,
you're going to be placed under arrest and taken to be fingerprinted to identify you.
Okay, my last name is Reyes.
How do you spell that?
R-E-Y-E-S.
Yeah.
As long as you say that, if you say you're going to put me under arrest, I will give you my name.
That's what we would have to do to identify you. It's not what I want to do.
You have no idea.
I came over here just to identify you.
Sean wasn't posing any threat to anyone, as he was just carrying out his constitutional right. But the trooper didn't seem to have any understanding of the law, as he kept on prolonging the illegal detainment.
One word. Can I get your supervisor here, Lavoie? One. Under threat of arrest, I'm providing you that information.
It's not a threat. It's me telling you what has to happen.
Can I speak to your supervisor, Lavoie?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sir, I don't want to, since I'm being detained, I gave you my name, under threat of arrest. I'm not going to answer any more questions till your supervisor gets here, please.
Not a problem.
Invoke my fifth.
Okay.
Detaining me, I'm not going to answer any more questions. I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, because I want to speak to a supervisor, please, because you're making a big mistake here, Trooper. I'm telling you, you are.
Unfortunately, sir, you made the mistake by not identifying yourself.
Sean kept pleading his innocence to the corrupt trooper, but it wasn't changing anything. Both of them kept going back and forth with each other, while he was still handcuffed inside the airport.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
There is no need for you to be handcuffed. You made it this way. You put yourself in this situation. Absolutely not. Not until my backup arrives.
But why are you shaking? I'm not a threat
I'm not
to you,
shaking.
Sir. I'm not a threat
You're detained right now. You're my responsibility. If you fall over, you're my responsibility. You're saying that, but I don't know that. I don't know that you're not a threat to anything here at the airport.
Sir, the way the world works, you can't handcuff people because you don't know if they're a threat or not, sir. That's dangerous that you're acting like this, really. Just because you're an officer doesn't mean give you the right to.
You're trying to provoke this, but it's not going to work.
Sir, how am I trying to provoke it? I'm trying to instruct you and educate you. So
that's not your job.
Sir, are you a supervisor, sir? I am not. Can I get a supervisor here? My rights are being violated.
We're working on that.
Why are they being violated? Because I'm in cuffs and I haven't broken any laws, sir.
-1 negative.
Sir? Sir, there is, as you know, An unlawful detainment. This is you know what that's gonna happen, right?
Are you trying to scare me?
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
I'm trying to tell you that this is unlawful, sir. I've been nothing but cordial with you since you came up to me.
Absolutely, except you interfered with my investigation and failed to provide your ID.
Trooper Lavoie was just not willing to listen to anything Sean had to say, as he was anxiously waiting for a supervisor to arrive.
The crime.
Can you articulate to
I did
me a
not
crime?
say that there was a crime committed, sir. I tried to identify you to make sure that there was no issue here, and you refused to do that.
If I were you,
then you would not put your hands behind your back.
If I were you, I would invoke your own right to remain silent, sir, because you're just digging yourself deeper in the hole. You just said there's no crime. Come on, man.
Not at this point, there isn't.
There was never. Okay. You, see, the problem is you think you're above the law, and you think you're above.
Absolutely not.
You're above a citizen.
You see, now you're projecting your thoughts because I'm in uniform. So you assume because I'm in uniform.
I'm assuming because you put me in cuffs.
Yeah, you're detained. That's 100% right. For failure to comply.
An unlawful detainment. Okay. Is the supervisor is coming?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm sure he's going to explain it to you. I'm sure he is. All right.
The trooper himself accepted that Sean had committed no crime, but despite this, he remained in handcuffs. He clearly needs to get some additional training on the law.
De-escalation. If you do a little bit of de-escalation, things might go a little bit better for you and anybody else.
You could have too.
All I did was tell you I want to invoke my right. Is
Absolutely.
this a supervisor?
No.
Come on, man. Can I get a supervisor here? He's gonna explain to you guys to release me immediately. I haven't broken any laws. This is insane. You can't. Just because you have trust issues, that doesn't mean you can put free citizens.
We have trust issues.
You can't put free citizens in handcuffs.
It's the nature of our job.
This is an unlawful detainment. And when the supervisor gets here, he's gonna let you guys both know that, and he's gonna tell you to release me.
We're gonna release you as soon as we're able to do that. I'm not keeping you detained just because I feel like I want to. You understand that, right?
Yeah, no, you want to, because you put the cuffs on me. You definitely did.
While I was here by myself, and you weren't cooperating with me. Yes, you were handcuffed.
I was not aggressive.
No one said you were aggressive.
And all I told you was I'm not providing my deed because I don't have to.
Finally, after waiting for a long, the supervisor did arrive, and before getting a briefing from the state trooper, he went over to talk to Sean, who made sure to narrate the entire incident.
Sergeant Drummond.
Yes.
Sergeant Drummond, I would like to be released immediately from this unlawful detainment. I have not broken any laws. Your trooper did not have any reasonable articulable suspicion to identify me or in any way. I talked to supervisor from the TSA, Brett Kavanaugh. He told me that I have every right to film the security checkpoint. This is a public building. I'm an independent journalist. He's violating my First Amendment right of freedom of press. And like I said, I would like to be released from these handcuffs.
Okay.
And he turned off my phone. I would like to be released from these handcuffs immediately. I have not broken any laws, sir.
Okay. All right. Why were you videotaping? Just out of curiosity.
Same thing I told your trooper. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I'm not going to divulge until the story is published. Now I guess the story has changed to an unlawful detainment by your officer, by your trooper, sorry. And like I said, the longer I'm in here, the longer you guys are violating my rights. So I would, as a supervisor, I would advise you to do the right thing here, sir, and have me undetained. Okay. Because I have not broken any laws.
The supervisor had much greater knowledge of the law compared to the trooper, and he made sure to release Sean immediately.
You are obligated legally to provide it. I know that you do not, that you need reasonable articulable suspicion.
All right, turn on. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You need reasonable articulable suspicion, and I think I would like to file a formal complaint against this trooper.
Okay.
And I'll be writing a statement to your internal affairs, but I'd like to file a complaint with you as a supervisor.
Well, I will advise that.
Could you do that for me? Could
Yes,
you
I will.
advise him that that's not the law? That's dangerous.
No. Actually, he had a reason to question you. You chose not to cooperate with him. You became the subject of an investigation. So
I do not have to provide my ID unless he articulates a crime.
Okay.
I'm going near my
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Be careful, man. Come on. What's wrong with you? Come on, man. This is all I'm called for.
I don't know.
I'll be talking to professional standards since your sergeant's the one to do it. You need to learn the law.
Don't point. Listen, we're done talking. We're done. Get your stuff. Let's go. Let's go, sir.
Not even a simple infraction?
Huh?
Not even a simple.
No, just let him go.
Simple infraction for what? I didn't break the law.
All right, let's go.
Well, the supervisor did release him from the handcuffs, but didn't say anything to the trooper. Sean really believed that he had been hard done. Therefore, he went over to the Connecticut State Police headquarters to file a complaint against him. The worst was yet to come for Sean as he was confronted by Sergeant Brian Fahey.
Thank you, sir. How you doing, Sergeant?
You're videotaping me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you then. If you want to videotape me, then if you want to talk to me like a man, we can chat.
But what about you guys wear body cameras here? What's the difference?
I don't have a body camera.
I understand that. What can I get your name, Sergeant?
Yeah, Brian Fahey.
Brian Fahey.
Yep.
So there's a serious civil rights violation going on here. So as I was explaining to your other trooper, I'm a journalist, independent journalist, working on a story.
Okay.
And I was gathering content for that story at the Bradley Airport. TSA became concerned about me filming.
Okay.
A supervisor came over. The first person who was concerned called the supervisor. Supervisor said, "You have every right to film. It's not an issue. I know your rights. You know your rights. Continue what you're doing." One of your troopers out of Bradley Airport, trooper.
How can I help you today with pistol permits? Can I help you today with pistol permits?
The sergeant didn't seem to care about the problem Sean had with the trooper as he kept being rude. However, things were about to get even more difficult.
You can contact our internal affairs department. It's online, or there's a phone number.
But you're a supervisor.
I'm a supervisor in charge of special licensing and firearms. So all these people that are in line, in 529 gun dealers in the state of Connecticut, that's what we're dealing with. There's an outlet for you to make your complaint.
There's a civil rights violation.
But there's an outlet for you to make your complaint, and you can make that. We've given you it.
Why are you guys acting like this? I'm trying to make a serious
Acting
civil
like
rights.
What? I don't know what you. I can't help you with your complaint today. You have your outlet. You can call IA. I can get you the number, or you can go online and make.
This is the headquarters. Can't somebody just come down here and speak to me from my internal affairs?
Our internal affairs division is not here.
I'll be right with you guys.
You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah. There's nothing else. Obviously, you can help me out with at this point.
So you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
Sergeant Fahey had a problem with the auditor videotaping him, and within moments, he did something shocking.
I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone on?
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a busy man.
I am busy.
So you should get to work.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're going to have a problem between you and I.
You don't do it interfering.
His body camera's on. His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't
man.
care.
Step back.
Right?
Step back.
This is private property.
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to
I will get
videotape
off.
me and
I'll
have
get
an
off of
attitude
it.
with me.
I'll get
But
off
I'm going
of
to
it.
tell you what
Where's your
right
phone?
now,
I'll
dude.
get off of
I'm
it.
not the
Stop.
one.
All right.
Okay? I gave you the information
trying
you
to make a
needed,
complaint. That's it.
and I gave you your outlet. Right?
I'm
You were
going.
giving your
I
outlet.
said I
No,
was
you wanted to
going.
stand there and hold your cell phone in my face.
I
Is
wasn't
what
in
you
your
wanted to
face.
do. Yes,
I
you
wasn't
do.
in your
Take your
face.
cell phone and go and make your complaint. Okay.
Okay.
The corrupt sergeant snatched his phone away and pushed him out of the building. Sean was terrified to see the sergeant lose his cool as the officers tried to calm him down.
All right, where's your car at? Where's your car at?
I'm going to go, man. I'm going.
All right, no, but where's your car
Why
at?
do you need to know where my car's at? You were about to arrest me, man, for real?
I
Is your body camera on?
Yeah, my body camera is on, buddy. I'm Trooper Costello, 1139.
Costello?
Yep.
Wow.
Listen, with the situation
You were
that
going to
you're
arrest me for real?
We're going to detain you over what the situation was going on, man.
I'm leaving.
Conversation's over.
Go ahead.
Sean went over to file a complaint against the trooper and the sergeant for his conduct. The trooper was found to be acting within the laws, and the sergeant was only suspended for 8 days. However, Sean has filed a civil rights lawsuit against the trooper and the sergeant. It is still under proceeding, and we can only hope that he gets the justice he deserves. Well, these officers certainly acted above the law, but these next cops did something even more shocking.
I'm calling 911.
In August 2022, a disabled man was trying to pay for his bicycle at a self-checkout lane in a Target when several police officers approached him.
Go ahead and grab all your money. Let's walk out, okay? Take your money out. Do you want to walk us to walk you out, or do you want to walk us out? Go ahead and put your money out there. I'm going to move this bike, okay? You're coming with us, okay? You gotta go. Gotcha. Take your money out. You're coming with us now, okay? So go ahead and grab your money, sir. We'll be walking out, okay? Go ahead and pick your money out. So we're going to take your money out. Do you want to walk us to walk you out, or we're leaving, okay? Put your money out there. You're going to be issued a criminal trespasses that you can't come back to the business anymore, okay?
The disabled man was just having trouble while paying, but he had the money for his purchase. Instead of helping the poor guy out, the officers proceeded to do the unthinkable.
Go ahead and grab your money, sir. Here's your money. Put it in your pouch. So we're going to grab the money for you, okay? Drop it off. We're leaving, okay? Walk down, okay? And you're going to be identified, okay? You're going to be issued a criminal trespasses. That's okay. Come back and walk down, okay?
I'm calling 911.
The officers, led by Officer Kenneth Skeens, proceeded to use force against the disabled man. He was soon forced out of the store, and the officers started to question him.
I'm trying to hit anyone. I ain't hitting anyone. You're assaulting me. Alright, can I be anyone? I'm not giving you any idea. You don't identify yourself to the arrest, okay? This is gonna be. No, you're not police. Yes, we are. You're not security. I ain't hitting anyone. You're assaulting me. Alright, you got an ID on you, man? I'm not giving you any idea. If you don't identify yourself, you're under arrest, okay? Which is it gonna be? You're not police. Yes, we are. Yes, no, you're not. You're security. No. You got your pin and pad? Yeah, I do. Okay. So what's your name, man?
The poor guy was still thinking that these officers were security guards at the store. At this point, he started dialing 911, hoping that the cops would come and save him. However, he had no idea that he was about to be taken in by the same officers.
You're refusing to identify yourself, correct?
Who you calling, man? You ain't even
He's calling 911. That's what he said anyway. So yeah, just go ahead and put him in handcuffs, because he's refusing to identify himself.
Okay, hold on.
I was just paying. I was just had my stuff locked in my fanny pack, and the security guards came, and I didn't take more time than anyone else. The other ones.
Just as he got on a call, the officers proceeded to do the unthinkable, much to the person's dismay.
So now you're going to be charged, okay, with concealing identity, resisting officers, okay?
No,
And you're going to be trespassed, so you can never come back here again, okay?
Stand up. No, that's not right. I was just paying my things. And I didn't know you were police officers.
Yes, we told you that already.
I didn't see your badge.
Okay, well, we told you, right?
We
all have badges. It's not our fault you didn't look, man.
Security guards say they're police officers all the time.
We identified ourselves as Albuquerque Police.
Let's go ahead and get him stood up and search.
The reason to talk to you was they didn't want you in there no more, okay? So we have the reason. We asked you your name. You didn't give us your name. That's
what was the reason?
It was later established that the store had called the cops on the poor guy. However, still, the cops should have investigated the issue before passing their judgment.
Sound good?
No, it don't sound good.
Well, that's what's gonna happen.
Hey, don't. I didn't do nothing.
Come on. Go ahead and stand up, man. Take a step for me and stand up.
No, because I didn't do nothing. 911, help me, please.
No one's on the phone, man.
I think there are police officers right there.
No,
I didn't see their badge. I didn't know they're police officers. I didn't do nothing.
You got a knife?
I have a knife.
No, you better not take
We're gonna have to get him standing up, though. I'm not gonna.
Can you stand up, man? Are you gonna work with us at all? Because we gotta stand you up. You're under arrest. Okay, that's not changing now.
For what?
Concealing identity, resisting officers. Okay.
I didn't know you were police officers. How can
I told you. That's your own fault. You didn't listen. Okay. I can't help you with that.
He immediately realized his mistake and even told the cops that he was sorry about his behavior. Unfortunately, the officers had no empathy towards him as they proceeded to drag him to their police cruiser.
I can't believe us.
Security guards.
Go over here. Don't resist anymore. Stop.
Just walk, man.
No.
Just walk.
No.
Just walk. Alright, we gotta search you, okay? You got anything on you that's gonna poke us, cut us, or hurt us?
Yeah, I got a couple of knives.
You got a couple of knives on you? Any needles?
You pulled me out. You without even identifying you.
That's
Then
we
you
can't separate right now. Reference the subject's highway 39.
said later you said you were a police officer.
Don't make movements, man.
Just hold on there, knife. Gotta get those bags off you, man, okay?
I can take them off. I'm the only
No,
one
we're
that
not
can take them
uncuffing
off.
The officer's demeanor at this point was sickening, as none of them tried to understand the situation. Shortly after they started to search him,
Separate your feet. So, let me ask you this. You know we're cops now, right? Do you want to identify yourself?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Do you have an ID anywhere? Where's your ID at?
Yes.
What's your name? Tell me your name. You gonna tell me anything, man?
Not till I get a lawyer.
What?
Just let me take it off myself, will you please? Will you let me take it off myself? Will you let me take it off myself?
We're gonna get it off. Calm down.
Tied. See, I cut it.
I will take it off myself.
You got me?
Separate your feet. It's my money.
That's fine, then clutch in your hand, but stop trying to reach into your pocket.
Cell phone. Other cell phone, huh?
I didn't do nothing.
We told you what's going on. Stop.
I didn't
I'm
know
done
that.
with you.
You
Stop.
didn't explain it.
Separate your feet.
You didn't show me your badge.
I didn't have to. We identified ourselves.
You did that.
Well, we are cops, so we are police officers, so.
they kept on searching for him for a good 5 minutes and proceeded to take everything from him, including his money, which he was certainly not willing to give.
But I'm telling you what we gotta say. All right? You know what I'm saying?
Please, Matthew McManus.
Matthew McManus, that's your name?
So Matthew, here's what you're under arrest for, okay? Concealing identity and resisting evading obstructing officers, okay?
No,
That's what you're under arrest for.
I don't have to. I thought I didn't. I don't have to. So I did to.
So if you could, release your money. Hey,
this is
drop
my
your money.
money.
We're taking it with us.
Drop it, man.
It'll be
I
checked
thought
in.
you were security.
Drop the money, man.
Here, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll make sure it goes with all your
Drop the money, man.
It's okay. It's going with you. It's going with you.
Everything else in your hands?
We're not gonna steal your money. That's not us. You got bags? Evidence bags for any robbery? Alright.
The officers then took him inside the police cruiser as he was about to be taken to the police station for a crime he didn't commit.
All I was doing it was paying for my things. And you had to cut off one of my fanny packs. You know, you saw how hard it is to get my money out. And I was trying to get my money out, and I got it all out. And then you came, and I thought you were a security guard.
Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we witnessed several instances of police corruption and moments where officers completely lost their cool. It's truly bizarre to see them behave this way, and we hope they are held accountable for their action. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.